carry man come house. Look at who is talking.
Your niece,
look at you.
That is in her
20s.
You don't speak to
Chinwe,
her.
let me tell you.
Because
let me tell you. What
on earth has she done to you?
Embarrass yourself. Anyway, that is why you went on national television to have sex. You are a fool.
You want to shame me for having sex?
Get out.
Okay, 35-year-old virgin. Congratulations.
I never said I was a virgin.
Oh, you're not a virgin.
I'm not
shaming me for having sex.
Chinwe, I am not 35.
This woman is on drugs.
Chinwe, I am not 35.
This woman is on drugs.
Chinwe, I am not a virgin.
I left the money with my baby.
This night I'm still going to sleep with him. I'm not sure you sleep with him.
If I sleep with him, what's going to happen? You will sleep with cobwebs in your coochie.
Get out.
Because what? Showmax. First of all, I'm going to call you guys out because I don't know how it's possible that you guys posted episode 4 before episode 3. Maybe like 90% of the pairs are not speaking to each other again. The one that shocked me most was Suj and Tofa. I said, what? My guys. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Mama Sita. I always tell you I keep it to 100, but in this video definitely I'm going to stop it to 101 because what? Showmax. First of all, I'm going to call you guys out because I don't know how it's possible that you guys posted episode 4 before episode 3. Because tell me why I'm creating a video about episode 3 thinking that it was 3, not knowing that it was 4, and I come online and I'm seeing that okay, my content is not like matching up with other things I saw online. I like to be a step ahead because, like, you know, I like to think futuristically and everything, but you guys don't do us dirty that way anymore. But then I'm happy that you guys fixed that. So guys, I won't lie, I tried to follow this reunion, but just that imbalance a bit like just caused like a loophole, not a loophole, but like a gray area in this whole reunion, and also the understanding the dynamics in the discussion of this reunion. So guys, we are picking up from where we left off, and I watched the last 2 episodes, 5 and 6, and I have to say that it is giving very much anti-African auntie. It's giving very much, you know, how African aunties are always haunting us and how they are always trying to despise our youths. Now, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing for them to try and ensure that we are being careful, making right decisions. And people say experience is the best teacher, but I like to say that learning from people's experience keeps you away from experiencing it yourself. So that kind of experience is actually the best teacher for me, because you don't need to really experience it yourself. If any of that made sense anyway. And guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Mama Sita. Guys, if you're first time watching me, welcome. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button right here and turn on that bell, click the bell to be able to get updates whenever I post. Yes, so and watch other videos on my channel. So let's jump right into it. First of all, I think I've already spoken about this, and that is to really juggle my system on trying to understand why these people who went into the house together are not friends anymore. It just goes to show that it's more of, I feel like it's giving more of like a business venture rather than actually reality TV show. And again, not to say that some parts of reality TV show can't be scripted. That's quite understandable, you know, in terms of like production and trying to like piece things together, trying to make it interesting, build momentum, etc. I get that part. But why is it that almost, I would say like so far so good, maybe like 90% of the pairs are not speaking to each other again? The one that shocked me most was Suj and Tofa. I said, what? My guys, because honestly I like them, I like their pair. I don't know, it's giving really much like, you know, fine boy, clean aesthetic thing, and both of them have like this nice swag. They have individual, like, you know, different, not differences, but like individual peculiarities that makes them look very special when they are all put together. So tell me why Suj and Tofa are not friends again? How? And let's not forget that Suj and Tofa are part of like the Aces pair, and they shipped with the Nelita pair, which is Nelly and Anita, and both Nelly, Suj are not together. Anita and Tofa, which we knew that was going to hit the rocks anyway, they're not together again. And they were like, Tofa said that they had a conversation outside the house immediately they got after the show, and they knew that they're not going to be together. That's understandable, because Anita and Tofa, it was just, you know, I feel like just that age difference, especially because Tofa lied about his age. And again, I don't know if he's trying to play a game or trying to play smart, but her knowing that later on, just like, you know, just ticked everything upside down. So the only thing is just, why are you guys not friends again? Also the Radicals pair, Mickey and Femi David, how come? Like, when they came into the house, much energy, they were doing press up because they were like, they are gym bros, they were friends. Yes, And I know that okay, a gym is can also be like a social gathering, like it's also a social setting. So I get you can make friends there, but like it's just funny how they're not talking. They say they're okay, but it's like they're just there. And I don't want to believe that it's because they didn't win the show that they're not together. I feel like they picked the pairs that are like together is more of like pairs that are like family members. Oh, family members, mostly family members and like twins. You get those are family members anyway. And I think Naija too, I will have to give it to them for like being the pairs that are not related, but like they're still like I feel like they're still cool. Hopefully we don't get to find out anything else again, because I don't get it. I know that you guys are going in, but it's more giving more of like a business venture. Also, the Shatoria pair, Sean and Victoria, having said they met during a holiday in Dubai, and Ebuka actually addressed that some people had said that they had like maybe a sexual relationship there, and they said no, they're just playing friends. It's giving RNG. I'm serious. It's giving RNG housemates. Like, you know how we say arranged marriage, like you just put people together, try to pair them up. That's what it's giving. So maybe that's the reason why the whole dynamic of the show was even off from the first place, even throughout the season, because it was not even a genuine connection, even outside the house. The only people that I know that we really saw genuine connections from are the people that really made it to the final. Let's be honest, that's true. When we talk of the double K pair, they're married. Obviously, they have been together for a while. The dynamic and the friendship is there. Wani and Handy, the OC, Nelita. Do you get Aces? Okay, Aces entered final too, but like still, I think Aces, they even had like a friendship. Yes, they had a friendship. It's just like Tofa had mentioned that it was a Jesse issue that happened, a Jesse situation, and he said he didn't feel supported by Suj when he did his launch, and only for Suj to be like he was trying to like not throw him under the bus, but you know, not giving like genuine friendship and everything. And Tofa had blocked Suj, and they were living together at a point too, even outside the house. I'm like, you can't, you know that people say that when you have influencer friends and you're in the entertainment industry, most of the time the connections that they have is just based off of business. But we begin to forget that these people are actually individuals. I understand that you can't be friends with everybody else, but you guys should have like, you know, not just a rapport, but you should have like something that bonds you guys together irrespective. I know that friends fight, people are not, it's not every time you're going to like be cool with your friends, but like what's really happening? Like, is that reason why the whole dynamic of the show was off? Because in the first place, these connections were not genuine, except the ones that were like friends before or family. Now, speaking of family, moving to Chinne and Ine, this is just very sad to see. And like I said before in the beginning, it's giving African auntie. And I would like to say that, please, not all African aunties are like that, thank God. I mean, I had experiences of having good aunties, thank God. But then I also have, on the flip side, I've seen that play out. Please stop despising our youths. I know that most people are always like, okay, these Gen Zs, we don't know, we don't have direction. That's what they feel like, and because of that, they feel obligated to want to, you know, control us, not just control us, but like put us on a leash, or try to like, you know, come after us. Always like, okay, Gen Z people are just here pressing phone pressing generations. That's the only thing you guys do. But that's not true. Gen Zs are breaking grounds. Things are happening. The world is moving faster because of this generation. And I know we have Generation X, but then Gen Zs are coming, like, and not to say that I'm trying to despise or trying to be disrespectful to people that are older than us, but that Chinne in a situation like what, it's obvious that it's giving like, oh, she's young and she's dumb, so I have to ensure that I'm always in her space. I have to always be on her neck. And honestly, it's giving, I don't know, it's giving this jealousy vibe. I'm quite sorry, because Chinne and Ine are family members, but they don't even talk, and they said that their own family have tried to like intervene, but unfortunately nothing is working. That is just too sad. Honestly, it's just too sad to see. Like, and from everything that I can see, even in the house, truly Chinne tried to control Ine from all I could see. And it's normal, because your niece and auntie, they are going into the house, even in as much as they like try to bridge the gap, saying that the age difference is not there, but it's there. They have like 15 years difference between both of them. She's always going to be like on her like mother hawk like mode, trying to protect her, and it's not a bad thing. But then, you know, just knowing when to draw the line, because especially is also an adult. I mean, she's 20, you know, in her 20s, so you have to like let her be herself, let her make her decisions. Although she can't make all the right decisions, in as much as you're trying to protect her. But in the end, just realize that, okay, trust that she's going to come back to herself and she's not going to lose herself. So, but then Chinwe had go, like I said, Chinwe, let us rest. But no, give us the fire. This whole reunion has been carried by Chinwe. Chinwe, shout out to you, because she just took it from yeah, and that's it. Honestly, when I looked at it, I was like, okay, you know, DRC paired together. I was looking at it like, okay, if 3 of them did, like, you know, the trio is like giving the energy, but looking at how Chinwe acts individually, Chinwe is a vibe. I'm not going to lie. I know that she does come out strong, and that is because listen to the things that she's saying. She's fending for herself. She's trying to cater for her family members outside Nigeria, and you know, it takes a lot because I mean, the economy is economy, the exchange rates are there, and other things are happening, so it's easy for her to be in a masculine energy. Not to say that she's a masculine woman, but I could see how she could come off as aggressive because of her, you know, the behind the scenes struggles that she has to go with, and not to now like put more fire into the wound or whatever, then having to deal with like Zion that's not showing up for her boyfriend, who, you know, she would need to be a pillar of support. Now, I don't really think that Chinwe has to be sorry, I don't really think that Chinwe is this kind of woman that needs a man to be all well to do all the time, because she has a thing going on for herself and she's a very successful woman. Shout out to her, because it's not easy. But I still feel like she also wants some form of accountability from a man, in the sense that she needs that form of security, be doing something, you know, show up where you need to show up for me, support me. Don't just be taking from me and you're not returning it, because she had claimed that Zion had taken her 300k and never returned it till now, and that is what Chinne was using to insult her. And honestly, it was just like below the belt. Like, are we really doing this to each other? Again, I would still say that I don't know why women, we try to place ourselves in the middle of the mess that men create for ourselves, only for you to start insulting a woman by, okay, how our relationship is failing. Are you kidding me? And what in this world should define a woman? Should it be a relationship, or how a man is treating her? Now, there's always this room for accountability, in the sense that on the woman's part, to ensure that when she sees things are not like going her way, like not going her way, sorry, when she see things are not going right, especially on the man's part, she should speak up, or like, you know, leave the relationship or try to resolve things. And maybe if it gets to a point where they can't like see eye to eye or compromise, then she walks away, because there's a reason why Chinwe and Zion are still in a relationship. I don't know, I hope that everything is just like, you know, for this reunion and social media, but I hope that in their relationship, like privately, they're actually blossoming. It's not just like clan, because honestly, you know, not people are like, oh, all I'm saying is just whatever. It's possible that they just came to put on the show for us. Yes, everything highlights, everything is a reality TV show, and Chinwe is giving us what we need. So I just hope that is what it is. But behind the camera, they're actually thriving. So again, this is not just for Chinwe, even for other women too. I know that we have to be realistic in our standards, because all those I need to like a billionaire, got money and spending. It's nice, so if you get it, and I hope that every woman gets that, because we deserve to be spoiled and to be, you know, wine and dined and everything. But then it's not always that way. You know, you have to have something going for yourself, and I think that Chinwe does that too. And you know, ensure that guys too, please be accountable, you know, be on your grind too. But Chinwe, like, wow, really. But this thought that Chinwe gave this woman, I said no. Chinwe is a vibe. Forget JRC. Chinwe has carried this whole reunion. And also, you know, the Wani and Sean talking about, you know, their relationship, that they're not together again. But Wani said that Sean knows that she's the best he has ever had. He said she can cook, she can take care of herself, she can. I said, hey, Wani, that's the woman that knows what her worth. And from everything I could see, that Sean was nodding like, yeah. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh God. So I just feel all of them the best, but I can see the reason why the show was very lackluster, because the connections were not genuine from the beginning, honestly. So that's all I have for you today. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button. I hope that more things come up, but I don't know if people should do this pair thing again. It has to be like a different dynamic, but I wish all of you success. So don't forget to smash the subscribe button. I love you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.